I want to thank all of you who watch my podcast day after day after day. On 11/11 of this year, I will have done this for 6 years now. 6 years. There are thousands of podcasts. And some of you tell me you've watched every one of them. Thank you. But I want to get really serious with you for a second. Some of you have watched me for a very, very long time, and you've heard a lot of things that I've had to say. But your life hasn't changed a whole lot. And folks, it isn't just about information. It's about change. It's about taking the information and using it and applying it to your life. I still get so many people who say, I watch your podcast every day, and then they tell me about a particular problem they're going through that they shouldn't be going through. Not if they're listening to my podcast. You see, the reason I'm giving the podcast isn't just to give you knowledge, it's to give you wisdom. Knowledge just stores it and says, I know all this stuff. Wisdom says, I know these things, and now I know how to use them. Folks, it is the sincere desire of my heart that you develop a relationship with Jesus Christ. That relationship carries you in all of these areas of your life. That you find it to be very intimate, very stimulating, and very life-changing. That it isn't just about, a belief system, but it's about connecting with the God who truly loves you and wants to daily set you free. You see, that's important. So that's what I want you to get out of these podcasts. Not just that you collect a lot of knowledge. These aren't for your knowledge. These are for your wisdom. It isn't that I want you to learn so many things. It's that I want you to connect with them. And I want you to connect with your Heavenly Father who loves you very, very much and is waiting, by the way, for you to connect. I get a lot of messages every day. You can hear that going on, can't you? Over and over again. This is what it sounds like here in my office. Yeah, it gets extreme. To prove the point, right? But it gets extreme sometimes. And some of the questions are very valid. Some things that people go through are very valid, and I'm happy to help. And sometimes I think, I've told you this so many times before. I've given you the same answer many times before. It isn't that you don't know the answer. It's that you haven't used the answer. And folks, today is a good day to begin to go from knowledge to wisdom. To begin to take it from your head to your heart. To begin the process of not just understanding, but transforming. You desperately need a personal relationship with God through His Spirit that lives inside of you to transform your life. And I hope that if you haven't done that yet, that you'll begin today. That you'll allow Him to begin to transform your life and begin to change you. Once again, we don't pray that God will necessarily change the world or move the mountain. We just pray that He moves us. Isn't that true? God bless you. Have a great day.